Hi everybody, Daniela Sousa here. So everything is really scary right now, still. Um, and maybe you are feeling overwhelmed by fear and anxiety. Maybe you've been working with fear, as I suggest in some of my other videos. Maybe you are about to kill your family members because you are stuck at home with them, and you just feel so agitated and irritated and overwhelmed and worried and anxious, and you can't escape it, and you don't know what to do, and you feel trapped. I've felt that way the last few days. But here's something that you can do right now in your home. You do not have to go anywhere. You do not have to see anyone. You do not have to change your environment or buy anything or do anything special except being by yourself, or at least in a somewhat quiet space, and maybe not even that, that you can give to yourself to help with that feeling of being overwhelmed. And this is a Metta meditation. So Metta is a Sanskrit word that means loving kindness or compassion. And this is a very common Metta meditation, but I want to give it to you and offer it to you as a way to give yourself a little bit of relief from all of the everything right now. So I'm going to do it, and if you're listening at home alone, I encourage you to follow along with me. And I'm going to just say a little script, and this is a script that I learned from a Zen Vietnamese Buddhist monk who I was on a retreat, and he taught me this script, but you can adopt whatever script feels good and authentic to you. Okay, so I'm going to do this and follow along. Okay, so you're going to start by closing your eyes and taking a breath. Get yourself centered. And you start by putting your hands on your heart. And the goal here is to try and tap into some bit of compassion and kindness and love for yourself, which is sort of hard to do for a lot of us, but we're going to try. And if it's hard for you, that's okay. But just repeat after me. May I be well. May I be happy. May I know love. May I know peace. And now you're going to take your hands out just a little bit in front of you, and you're going to think about a person or a being for whom you can easily tap into that sense of love and compassion and well-wishing. And maybe this person is a child or a parent or a partner or a pet, just some creature that you feel this kind of like easy access to love and compassion. And you picture that being in your mind, and you say these words to them, and as you say them, you may think about a white light kind of surrounding and filling them. And you say to them, may you be well. May you be happy. May you know love. May you know peace. And now you're going to bring your hands out a little bit further in front of you, and you're going to think about sort of like a neutral person. Maybe it's your neighbor that you wave to down the street but don't really know. Maybe it's, the person who gets your coffee in the morning or used to. And you hold that person in mind. And you say, may you be well. May you be happy. May you know love. May you know peace. And again, imagine that white light surrounding and filling them as you say it. All right, the next step is thinking about a person with whom you have a difficult relationship, and you have a difficult time conjuring that feeling of love and kindness and compassion. And you're going to hold that person in mind and bring your hands out a little bit further, and you say to that person, may you be well. May you be happy. May you know love. May you know peace. And now you're going to think about all of the beings everywhere, all over the planet, and we are all in it together right now. And Bring your arms as wide and as big as they will go and hold all of those creatures everywhere in your mind as you say, may you be well. May you be happy. May you know love. May you know peace. And then you're going to gather all of that love, all of that kindness, all of that compassion, and bring it back to the one person that deserves your love more than anyone else in the world, yourself. And you say, may I be well. May I be happy. May I know love. May I know peace. And that does something to your body. I think it does a few things. One, it gets you out of yourself and directs your mind towards other people. You start thinking about how other people are feeling. You start trying to connect with them in your mind. The second thing is that it reminds you that as much as all of that anxiety and anger and frustration and overwhelm and fear is inside of you, so is this. So is this kindness and compassion and love. That is inside of you too. And you can cultivate it. And it's a practice, and it may feel like cheesy at first, and it may feel difficult, and you may be frustrated because you feel like you can't access it. But it's a practice. It takes time. And maybe choose a different script, something that feels a little easier to tap into. And then finally, it does, it lowers the nervous system. It calms, it soothes, it makes us feel centered so that we can go back into our day, go back into this crazy situation that we're in with just a little bit more space for it. So I encourage you to try this. This is my Metta loving kindness meditation to offer to you. And please share it. And please come to my website, daniellesousa.com, for more stuff from me. All right, be well.